So alright, Dragon Ball FighterZ Night on the Switch. Let's see what we've got going on here. End user license agreement! Screw it. I've just, sold my soul. That's fine. It's completely fine. It's fine. Supposedly I'm going to be playing alongside Dreamcast Guy tonight. That could be pretty good. I would definitely enjoy that. He talks a lot of game on his fighting style, so we shall see if it's all about, what he's talking about. I'm going to be using my mix box tonight. I'm actually still pretty happy about this. I'm super excited about that. If you want to look into that, if you haven't seen my review of it, it's on the channel. You can check it out. So I'm guessing it might have its own separate system for friends if you have to set up your own account separately from the Switch. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, because I did just get Dreamcast Guy's Switch friendship invite. It's been this long. Might as well have it now. And maybe I'll have to get it again in-game. We've got DMs up and running on the side monitor, just in case I need some info. I am kind of excited about this, mostly because of the changes they're making to the game, the addition of new modes, not necessarily for ranked, but the 1v1 mode they toted when they were talking about this in the release, I'm super interested in, because I'm kind of getting tired of this game being Dragon Bardock FighterZ. That would be super amazing if through maybe 1v1 matches, they were able to determine changes, alterations they could make to the characters to bring more characters into the competitive scene. After watching EVO 2018 and seeing almost everyone from the Dragon Ball FighterZ top 8 use Bardock, it was a meme in chat. People were trying to count how many times Bardock used his tier 3 super. It was absurd. The character, there shouldn't be that. You have a good list of characters, a good list of characters with unique abilities, unique strategies, and yet everyone goes for the standard anime fighter thing, where it needs to be a fast character with a bunch of different ways to get in and attack. I kind of hate that about this game, and I'd like to see it change over time, but at least for now, I'm able to, player data contains, that is, at least for now, I'm able to play Street Fighter V on my computer, because the Final 8 for Street Fighter V, I think, I gotta double check it, but I don't remember there being people who played the same character. Like, they were all so unique and they all played so well that it just felt better of a game. They definitely need more balance in that game to try to bring certain low-tier characters to the limelight, perhaps, or maybe we just haven't seen someone play them correctly. But in this game, all you need is the standard combo of some form of extension ability, usually a Vegeta as an assist. Then you need a brawler, tends to be Bardock. And then sometimes you need another brawler, because honestly, there's no reason for the unique characters. There's no reason for the switch-ups that get added to the game, just because it doesn't work. I mean, people tend to go with Cell or Rose or something along those lines. Alright, region, I'm guessing. They're having their beta problems. Let's see if we can get in. Maybe I gotta make another account. This is going to be crazy. We are stress testing the game. If Dreamcast Guy gets in and wants to play a couple rounds with me, I'm going to try to get him to try some 1v1. That would be super amazing. If not, we can just do 3v3, and I'll have a not so flattering picture of him pop up down here on the bottom of the screen so you guys can see which side he is. I'm excited to play him. I've mostly been playing some of my friends in fighting games recently, and they're okay, but they don't have the reaction time. They don't have the ability to really get in there and counteract some fighting abilities and push back against the tide of pressure coming at them. So once you overwhelm them, it's done. They start to shut down and just spam lights. It's not fun. And if Dreamcast Guy, as he said in his secret side life, is actually really good at competitive fighting games, it'd be awesome. Because then that basically means myself, from Spawnwave Media, Sean, of course, RGT85, and Max, Dreamcast Guy, we could play fighting games together. I mean, granted, it's YouTube. Our schedules are insane. You'll find that most YouTubers play a game for a bit and then they have to move on. It's a great idea that maybe once in a while we could go, hey, let's all play Dragon Ball FighterZ. But the amount of time we'll be able to actually put in for this, who knows? Just in case you're wondering, I am going to be editing this a lot. I mean, it's already been about 5 minutes, and it's just me talking while you guys are staring at me communicating with server. So who knows? This is going to be crazy. It's a beta test for one of the biggest fighting games coming to the system ever. it's got to just be annihilating their servers. It's just got to be a small fire going on in a building somewhere as they're trying to just hose it down and get it back up and running. Apparently Dreamcast guy is in. I don't know. East Coast servers wrecked, maybe? I have no clue. I don't know why it's still preparing network. I can try a couple things here in a second. I mean, lucky him, because he has to pass out very soon, so at least he's getting footage. Alright, I'm going to try to find his lobby. He's going to be on US West. God damn it, Max, don't be on US West. Don't be a tool. This is an absurd amount of time to connect to a lobby. Can I? No? Can't cancel? Okay. At this point, I kind of want to just hunt for a room I can actually get into so I can try to get any kind of recording. Well, the menu at least looks really smooth. I can tell you that. Even apparently Dreamcast guy has been dropped from the server. Apparently they're just being taken down. I guess they're going to reset them or maybe set up some new blades. I don't know. I can't get in. He was in for a little bit. He was unable to switch his characters at all. He was kind of annoyed by that, and apparently he was losing. So we'll try random things, because these can't all be the same server. They can't. So I'm just going to jump around and see if I can find a server that's not just like taking a dump. Yeah, it's disgusting. Okay, so today, I hope, and from what I've seen online, yep, every channel's starting to get full. That means people are able to get in. That is fantastic. Let's see if I can find a spot and actually get some footage for you guys today. That'd be sweet. Ring match priority. All right, customized. Got my little Frieza guy. Missed my Broly one, but that'll come with time. Looks about the same. Something does feel a little off about the line quality around the characters. It's like slight jagginess, but very slight, hard to notice. But that's perfectly fine. So I was kind of hoping to test out the new modes, but supposedly those modes are only coming in with the actual release of the game, so we have to wait for that. All we can do right now are ring matches. So let's go find ourselves a ring match with the team I have crafted. Now the question is, what's the balance version of this? Am I playing the version that involves a lot of the lower end balance changes, like does hits have certain animations that he used to not have, or extended animations, or even reduced? Like what version are we playing? Because based on the issues of the game so far, this feels like exactly how the PlayStation 4 beta happened, sounds like how the Xbox beta happened. So is this just that program running? Like, did they just throw that exact thing out there for us? Because I imagine it would be easy for them to have all that stuff preset programming wise if it already existed in a package like that. This guy's got a pretty try-hard team, maybe. We'll see. I haven't been practicing much. Oh no, don't play me like this. I just want to play a game. I have so much to do this weekend for the channel. I know Max talked about it. He said there was some weird latency issue with inputs. He definitely felt like it was a server-side thing. I mean, that might be a possibility. Said he couldn't swap characters occasionally. John actually confirmed that that was an issue during, he said, I believe, the Xbox beta that he was playing on. I think it was that. I'm not 100... Oh, great. No. No. All right. Got green bars. Fingers crossed that this doesn't suck. All these people online right now, it's making me wonder if BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle's getting any love, because for the last couple months, there have been no more than 60 people on the US server on that game, and that's a fun game. I actually like the tag mechanics in it and the juggle mechanics as well, because there's a lot more ways for you to get out of those things. And that's kind of my biggest issue, again, with Dragon Ball FighterZ. I think I talked about that yesterday. It feels like so long ago. Hit intro. Looking good, looking good. Which one am I? I'm the one on the right. Oh, no! Ugh. dropping combos. It's cool though. Bait him into a counter. Super easy. Ugh, the frame drop. Oh, okay. I don't fight enough Super Saiyan Blue Vegetas in the game. I mean, not a lot of people like them, but you limit the player list, you're going to see less Bardoks, I guess. Simple. I am actually pretty interested in the health of this game after release. I want to do a video at some point about the FGC on the Switch, because it doesn't seem to be all that, like, interested in fighting games. So I'm kind of worried about it. I know Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will probably be, like, the best. Like, there's going to be no issues at all. But yeah, the dream, and John and I have both talked about this a couple times on the podcast at least, the Switch is a great system because it can go anywhere. You can continue to play, you can continue to try things. It plays into the idea of, at a tournament, how do you stay warmed up? How do you play against other competitors outside the main stage to try to keep warmed up? And it makes it just an easier thing for you to do and your friends to do along with you. It's a great way for that to happen. But I imagine most tournaments will still stick with either a PC version or a PlayStation 4 version due to maybe better frame stability, more security at least for how players feel when they play the game. But if this matches closely the actual frame data of the game anyway, even if you're playing on PlayStation 4 standardly, you can still play this on the side, and I would hope most of the players could actually actively play on this system. Like, these numbers are great. I love this. I love seeing this. I don't want, after maybe a month of this game being out, only one of these channels to have 60 people in it. Only one East Coast channel overall because they don't need 2 or 3 anymore. Maybe one Japanese server and one UK server, just like how BlazBlue Cross Tag is right now. And again, still, I feel like Cross Tag is the better mechanical game. I feel like this game focused more on the flash and the attention to, like, the lore detail and I guess what we all know about Dragon Ball, which is great. It's fun to play and it looks awesome when you do cool things. But there's something about watching one person get juggled with an 100-hit combo that makes you just go, why did I even need to be here for this? At no point in time should a person in a fighting game tournament have the option of putting their stick down and just being like, I'll wait till you're done, please. That just seems kind of weird to me. And Dragon Ball is embodying that a little more than I'd like. And hopefully that changes as more things balance, especially with the new modes on the Switch. I would love to see the new modes become more standardized, although I love player matchups where you get to switch between characters like what they're trying to focus on here. There's still an element to it of just like, there's bad balance, there's characters you'll never see in competitive, and I would prefer it if there was a 1v1 meta that allowed the characters to maybe be a little bit more balanced for each other. That way, when you're playing in multiplayer, when you're playing in that 3v3 setup, there's more of a reason to pick someone over someone else. If your playstyle feels more like Nappa, if your playstyle feels more like even the Ginyu Force or Broly, why not pick them? I'm seriously trying to get in one more match before having to go here and give you guys my closing thoughts. Oh wait, no. 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 I see that connection now. Turn it off. Make it stop. So we fight Bread with all of his 1 bar of connectivity. Time to push the netcode to its limit. He's dropping combos too. It's very clear that there's a combo problem in this game. It's most likely the latency though. See, like that shouldn't have happened. Wants to bring back out. Little overhead for him. Little mix up. Like I said though earlier, the lines around the character, the actual borders, they definitely have a loss of quality in gameplay and in movement. In sort of this standstill, they look nice. I'm guessing to a degree this is probably just a 2D image at this point. Well, that was fine. I had a match where it was really easy, and I had a match where it at least seemed kind of together. The game plays great to a degree. Definitely some input problems. Hopefully it's just because they are over inundated with the amount of players currently playing on the server. So that could be a very important thing, that as they go forward, they add better servers, and as the population online diminishes, as it did across pretty much every system after release day, it'll have this great platform that's very strong for a lot of people, but then only need to accommodate a smaller number of people. Again, I'm kind of sad the beta didn't involve the 1v1 or the 2v2 aspect. I really wanted to check that out, and sadly, because of how yesterday went, I didn't get to play with Max, so I didn't get to stomp Dreamcast guy. Yeah, those were fighting words, Max. Let's go. But all in all, the experience is very smooth. I actually got to play the offline mode that you get when things are way too buggy, and it worked. It felt smooth. There were at no point in times visible frame drops. Most of what you saw there that felt like a frame drop was actually just latency problems. It was just my connection to the other person or his connection to me suddenly fluctuating. It's why he very obviously dropped combos. He definitely missed some of the Cell loop combos because of it. Definitely missed finishing up some of the Vegeta combos because of it. I certainly missed a few myself. So it's definitely a thing. It's definitely a problem with input, specifically the connection. And it was similar to what I noticed in Mario Tennis, where if you put the input in during one of those fluctuations, it doesn't actually go through. There was a moment there where chucking the actual combo for Frieza is to chuck the normal death ball and then the super death ball right after. I had it typed in, I had it going, and it just didn't go through until well after. It's just because the input didn't happen according to the game properly. Definitely looking forward to that being better on release day. They've got some time. And yeah, I might actually pick this game up again. I'm a huge fighter fan. That's pretty much, I think, 50% of my games right now on the Switch are fighting games. Despite no one seeming to want to play them, I definitely enjoy playing them. And if you want, pick it up. It works. It's good. It's good to see it work this well. I've definitely noticed the destructive finish is working. The destruction and changing of levels, it all works. It's all in there. They didn't seem to have to cut too many corners. Day one purchase, certainly. But expect possibly day one online problems as well. Again, ironing out over time always seems to be the case how this works with these games. I'm going to be editing like a crazy person all weekend. So if you don't mind, there's little thumbs over there. You can click one. They seem to change color when that happens. There's also a sub button if you haven't already. And keep your eye out. I've got a couple things coming up pretty soon. And of course, we've always got news waves. So until next time.